If you want to get over someone, you've got to get under someone new. That's just how it's done. Only kidding. That's bad advice. Though I've heard many people say it. Actually, getting over a breakup or the end of a romantic relationship is never an easy process. But there are several things that you can do to speed up the healing process and emerge from the breakup as a wiser, smarter, and more beautiful person inside and out. In this video, I'm going to share 9 steps to get your broken heart pumping better than it ever has. So don't go anywhere. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Antonio Borello. If you've just stumbled upon my channel for the first time, I make weekly dating and relationship advice videos that will help you make your love life the best part of your life. I hope you'll consider subscribing so that you don't miss any of our weekly videos. Just click on that subscribe button and then click on that little bell and you'll be good to go. If you've been in a committed relationship, whether it was for months or for years, you know that breaking up is hard to do. Having a broken heart and missing someone doesn't just hurt. It can feel overwhelming, impossible, and it'll leave you feeling helpless. Along with the pain, you'll have so many questions like, how can I move on? How do I get through this? Will it ever get better? Yeah, having a broken heart sucks, and it can suck for a long time. But there's good news and there's bad news. First, the bad news. You can really make it worse for yourself. You can prolong your agony and make yourself feel worse. When you engage in maladaptive coping strategies, you make your situation and your feelings worse, and you continue to feel this way for a longer period. The good news is that there really are things that you can do to speed the mending of your broken heart and make it a little less painful. So, without further ado, here are 9 things that you should be doing now. Number 1, acceptance. The process of recovering begins with accepting the fact that it has happened. Acceptance allows the healing to begin and facilitates a quicker recovery from the disappointment. Coping with the end of a romantic relationship is never an easy process, but when the split isn't something that you wanted, accepting the breakup can be very difficult. And while you're still in denial, you may engage in behaviors focused on getting your ex back. Caution, if it's over, this scheming will only prolong your suffering. And that leads me to number 2. Stop communicating and negotiating and scheming. The ending of a relationship means that 2 people who shared so much together must now untangle and separate so many parts of their lives. As you might expect, it's almost impossible for this to happen without a transitional period. Often you have property to be exchanged and moved, as well as other loose ends that need to be tied up. These issues will require communicating with your ex-partner to accomplish the tasks of separating. Number 3, delete them or unfriend them from all social media. I'm not going to go as far as suggest that you block your ex, especially if the breakup was a respectful parting of ways. I just don't want reminders of him popping up in your news feed and Instagram feed every day. Remember, you're trying to heal, and you absolutely must not monitor their social media sites hoping to see that nothing in their life has changed. Doing so is detrimental to your recovery for several reasons. First, they require you to spend a considerable amount of time and energy thinking about your ex-partner and what they might be doing. And when you find evidence that your ex-partner has moved on, you'll make unfavorable comparisons to your life and ruminate about your loss. Too often, though, the information you learn is incomplete and you become more curious. Again, the focus is on your ex instead of focusing on you and the things that you could do to speed up your recovery. I know it's hard to do, but you have to trust me on this. What you don't know about him and his new life cannot hurt you. Don't look, just don't do it. Number 4, build your support system. This one is huge and super important. Some people keep to themselves and try to figure it all out, but you can only do so much inside your own head. Having a supportive network of friends who care about you is incredibly helpful. So consider recruiting 2 or 3 people that you can reach out to when you need someone. Not only will they be your support system, they can also be your accountability person. Every time you want to send a text to your partner or you're reminded about your ex and want to reach out to them, reach out to one of your buddies instead. And it's great to have multiple people so that you don't worry about overwhelming one person or one friend being too tired of hearing the same things over and over. And let your friends know that you need their help to get through this at this time. Number 5, give yourself permission to grieve. When you're dealing with the loss of a romantic relationship, there are a variety of competing emotions that you might feel, like shock and sadness and anger, shame. Whatever you're feeling, it's normal for you at that time. Don't try to suppress them or numb them with drugs and alcohol. Let yourself grieve the relationship. This process is necessary for healing and emerging stronger. Number 6, writing instead of ruminating. Psychologists define ruminating as passive and repeated focusing and thinking about a situation, its causes, and its consequences. Ruminating is finding yourself caught in a loop, replaying memories and past conversations, or fantasizing about what you might say to your ex. After a breakup, you might find yourself ruminating quite a bit, and that certainly doesn't feel good. Instead, another way to process your emotions is to write them down. Or write an honest letter to your ex and include all the things that you're grateful for and the things that you're disappointed about. It's a good opportunity to get it all out. And there's something about the writing process that's very cathartic. Write as if you are not going to be sending it, so that you can be free with your thoughts and your feelings. Let yourself feel those feelings as you write. When you're done writing, you can decide whether sending it is a good idea or not. Just remember, the purpose of the letter is to use it for your own grief, not as a last attempt to get something from your ex. Number 7, get to know the real you again. Give yourself 10 to 15 minutes of solitude every day where you simply think about yourself and your life. Practice talking to yourself nicely, like a best friend, and go easy on yourself. And soon, talking to yourself this way will be automatic. And you'll notice positive changes in self-regard. Or begin writing thoughts and journaling about what you really like and dislike, what drives and motivates you, and your goals and dreams for the future. Number 8, take good care of yourself. Okay, so this one is obvious. We all understand the importance of maintaining our physical and psychological health by engaging in healthy eating, exercising, and overall living. But taking good care of yourself also involves reflective thinking and being responsive to your body and to your feelings as the basis for taking action that is best suited for you. Number 9, take advantage of being single. Don't forget that being single has its perks, like the ability to be on your own schedule and watch as much dorky TV as you want, and save money by not buying any gifts for your guy. And you can flirt with people at parties, and especially you can focus on yourself. And like any meaningful relationship, your relationship with yourself grows when you focus on it and spend quality time alone. So there you have it. 9 things to help you feel better. And if you're hurting right now, I promise that if you practice those 9 things, you'll feel better. It doesn't happen overnight, but it will happen. So take care of you and nurture your relationships with your friends and family and the people that care about you. And take the focus off of your ex. That's it for this one. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might be hurting and could benefit from seeing it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Just click on that button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.